So my sister and I started Kongregate in the middle of 2006, and the idea being, there were a lot of great online games, flash games, browser games that we were playing then. Just a tremendous amount of indie talent. Most of them weren't really making any money. So we thought, well, what if we make a site where we really showcase the best of these games, make it really easy for people to submit the games, kind of like a YouTube-like upload process, just really simple. What really made Kongregate different was just having a really transparent deal for developers. Like every time we show your game, you get this much money, and the games with the best ratings go to the top. Then really the main thing for the player is just creating a great sense of community. I think every game service is made by its hits, so Halo made the Xbox and Angry Birds made iOS. I think for us it was a game called Desktop Tower Defense, just is this super addictive game. So when Desktop Tower Defense came out, we were probably, 100,000 players a month. We grew from there. We're on 15 million players every month now. We have 75,000 games on the service, I believe, from 30,000 developers. So people are engaged, they're playing lots of games. On average, they play about 30 different games a month. Before we started working with Instart, we were delivering games through a leading CDN. Instart came to us and said, hey, we can deliver these games a lot faster. And we're like, well, that sounds like magic. How's that going to work? Because there's already a very low latency solution. They explained the service, and it's really just being more aware of the content, right? Being able to make optimizations because they understand what we're delivering better. And we've seen amazing results from that. We were already doing everything we could to deliver the page as quickly as possible, using a CDN, doing caching heavily. But what we really cared about was how fast was the player actually able to play the game. And so what Instart was able to do is say, okay, on a game-by-game basis, automatically figure out what is the most important, what needs to be there for the player to play the very first level. And often that's only 10% of the game, so you can get a 10x speed up by only delivering that first 10% and then streaming the rest. By being aware of which parts of the game needed to be there first, Instart was able to reduce the initial payload of the games, on average about 50%, for some games as high as 90% reductions in the initial download size. In other words, you get into the game 90% faster in some cases. Instart helps us by making sure that every player's experience with the site is as fast and frustration-free as possible. So the way our business works is we have this big funnel of very casual users coming in the top and some very core committed users spending a lot of money on virtual goods, all the way at the bottom. And each step along that funnel, we have the opportunity, or we have the possibility of losing somebody through impatience, indifference. They have 6 other browser tabs open, right? Everything we can do to make that experience fast is totally key. And Instart has really helped us with that on several levels. Day one retention is the key metric for our business. But you can't retain somebody if they bounce in the first place. So really, that first 5 seconds with a user is completely critical. And that's where Instart's really been able to help. So one thing I've been really impressed about Instart is the way they've been able to work with us on really custom aspects of optimization that are really only specific to our application, something they might not be able to sell to their other customers. But we came to them with some ideas about, hey, we can use your same technology for this particular feature on our product, and they were totally willing to work with us and have really gone the extra mile, and we've been really impressed.